Hey everyone, I'm Jonah Armstrong's wife from jonah-armstrong.com, and today we're back with me, Wife Talks, 5 Minutes Friday with our gear, so stay tuned.
Hey, what's going on everyone? In this edition of Wife's Talk, we're going to be talking about our camera journey, our videography journey from 2017 right up until now. So, how did we start off?
Oh, let me show you. The one and only iPhone 5. Thank you, Steve Jobs. Anyway, we started with this. We use iPhone 5 and we both use it for vlogging. The first video gear we ever had.
You can see some examples up here. If you want to see some examples of us vlogging using our iPhone 5 back in the days, then check that out.
No, only use it in daylight.
Oh yeah.
We cannot use it in low light.
Absolutely not.
But anyway, this kind and loving man, you know, we're into this videography and everything, and because of me irritated by, you know, something that's not alright during post, so he bought me something really nice. Look at this stabilizer. This stabilizer is like the first stabilizer he bought me.
Yeah.
You know?
For your birthday.
For my birthday. It was like $12.
Yeah, it wasn't very expensive, but at the time, we were really struggling for money, so
yeah, but I
$12
really
was a lot of money for us at the time, but we needed it.
But I keep telling him like, oh, this is shaky, oh, I wish I have a stabilizer, but yeah, this is what we had, and this helps for a while.
Yeah, how does it work?
Well, it does the job.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
You put your phone here, and you know, it does the job, you know, it's straight, but you cannot really do a hardcore running with it.
No.
Just like it's all right.
Yeah.
You know?
Just like if we're doing selfie stuff, it doesn't really
it's better
wobble.
than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yep.
So after this, because we really want a camera.
Yeah.
But at that time we couldn't afford one, so my mom generously bought us this camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was in mid 2017, yeah.
You can check the we have the vlog.
Yeah, we have vlogs
Lisa's
of us.
Mom,
yeah,
Ariel.
using this camera, we have vlogs of us.
Yeah, we have this.
So we upgraded to this around mid 2017, right?
Yeah.
Before that, we were just using the iPhone 5.
Yeah.
So
but this also doesn't work in low light, but
no.
it's waterproof, so we can bring it underwater.
Yep. So our the quality of our vlogs went up a step from iPhone 5 videography to a proper camera. And at the time, you were editing all the vlogs, right?
Oh yeah.
What were you using in the beginning?
Yeah, at the beginning, because like it or not, we have to edit this vlog because to make it more interesting. So I think I used Filmora, and at the time you have to pay for Filmora, right? And it's so expensive. I mean, I would prefer to spend my money on something else more important. So what I did is with this Filmora, I downloaded the free trial and worked on it several times, but it was limited. So what I did, again, to extend the use of it, I tried to find serial code. So I found like probably 5 or 6 serial codes, so I still can edit with it.
Yeah.
Until then, until I realized
there's no more serial codes.
Yeah, no. I do know, like I have 5 serial code. It's limited. Okay, so so that's when I decided I need to start learning how to do Adobe Premiere Pro.
Hang on. Didn't you like start editing offline so that it wouldn't connect to the online database, so it wouldn't expire the serial code? You did that for a while, right? With Filmora.
No, that was offline.
Oh, it was offline.
But when you export it, you need to input serial code that you got, because trials only give you like free times.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, you can check our early vlogs. You know, it all use Filmora.
How much was the license for Filmora? Was it like $70?
I can't remember. It's
I think it was like $70
expensive
for
for me.
one time, but we couldn't afford that at the time, so
it's just too expensive for software.
we were just getting by with cracking serial codes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But anyway, yeah, I started to like, I need to learn Adobe Premiere Pro because we can buy the cheap version of Adobe Premiere Pro
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah,
We can find it somewhere.
Yeah.
So I started to open YouTube tutorials, Cinematography, Justin Audi show, and everything, all about the basics, and I got it all from them. You know, everything. You know, you can see the vlog.
Yeah.
How it develops, how it not increase, how it
got better.
get better.
Here's one of the examples of one of the first vlogs where a teacher was using Premiere Pro.
Filmora.
No, Filmora was the link before this one. This is when
yeah.
we're talking about the first Premiere Pro vlogs. I didn't even know how to use Premiere Pro back then. Chicha did all of the groundwork. She learned how to do it, and then she's taught me how to do it since then. So after the Olympus camera, we upgraded again, but this time,
because my mom, she's not really technical and gadget, you know, she's not really up to date with gadgets.
Yeah.
So she had this phone, but she couldn't use it, so she donates it to me.
What phone is it?
It's a Samsung S8.
Yeah.
And the quality of the image is marvelous. Okay,
Yeah, it's really
do not
good.
compare it with S10 now because this is like ages ago, but
Yeah.
at that time I was like freaking out, like, yeah, it's an FHD, you know, so we can actually vlog in like a proper 1920, 1080.
Yep.
Yeah.
And in low light as
resolution.
well.
And
It's
in
good
low light, it's brilliant. I mean, it's not brilliant without lighting, but it's better.
So you got this given to you on your birthday?
No, this is my mom's, but she
Okay.
couldn't use it, so she donates it to me to
When
use
was
it.
when was it? Can you remember?
It's August 2017.
Okay,
And
so we had the
then-
Olympus for about 2 or 3 months, maybe.
Yeah.
And then Chicha got this,
got
so we
this.
started using
So
this.
we start using this for vlogging.
Yeah.
And then on my birthday, my mom bought me Note 8.
Yeah.
But because it was too big for me, so I donated to Jono.
Yeah.
So
Up
he's-
until then, I was still using my iPhone 5, and like the battery had started like popping out, the screen was coming off.
yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
at the right time. Yeah.
Yeah, just at the right time. So we both use Samsung S8 and Note 8, and
Yep.
since then we start, you know, we get better quality, not only in vlogging but also in sales video. You can see it in Mobily.
Yeah, Mobily. But,
Mobily
hang
is
on.
like,
We couldn't use this with the Samsungs because the Samsungs was too heavy and it was going all over the
yeah.
place. So we had to do another upgrade. Yeah.
Wait, but that upgrade, my friend, is because you made, you know, you started that affiliate marketing already.
Yeah.
It was before Mobily. It's that, what's your first product with that guy, the packaging? It's, yeah, the guy, the dandy guy said like.
Oh no, that was my launch jacking cost, but I didn't
Launch
even
jack.
have a sales video for that.
No, I mean because of that income,
Yeah.
then we have more income.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Then because this stabilizer is like too light for this.
Yeah.
This is too heavy, and in the end,
We started bringing in some money basically towards the end of 2017, beginning of 2018, when I was just about to launch my first
Yeah.
official product, which was
Mobily.
Mobily. We invested in something, yeah.
before we went to make
Singapore.
it was before we went to make Mobily.
Yeah, the first time we used it was when we went to Singapore. To
Oh, it's
during
after
the
Mobily.
Yeah, it is.
It's after.
Yeah,
Yeah, because at that time we still have bumpy,
Shaky, yeah.
shaky videos. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, this is like, well, this is not DJI, but this is
no, it's like the fake
the
DJI.
Zoom.
It's
But
Zoom.
it works.
It works
You know
really
what
good.
matter is function.
Yep.
You know, function is necessary.
So this is what it is. Basically, you just you pop your phone in here. Is that
I
the
guess
right way
it's more
around?
than 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's definitely more than 5 minutes. You pop your phone in here,
Yeah.
and then it's a digital stabilizer. So
yeah, use battery.
see, you just I don't know if the battery's even charged in this. We haven't used it for About
Wow.
a year, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, this is how it works, and it does the job really good. It does the job, you know.
Yeah, it's like that. So
yeah, so it's so
totally
smooth.
and stable. And if you're wondering why our shots are really, really smooth right now, we just invested in a gimbal for our phone. So there's no more shaky shots. And Pez has got her violin right there. That's the case for it. It's pretty cool, so we're testing it out. You can move it up and down and stuff like that.
It's epic.
Yeah, we use this on a number of sales videos after that,
yeah.
right?
You know what? The most epic sales video we recorded with our smartphones is the lost code.
Yeah. So Mobley, we use this. Traffic Lays, we use this.
Yeah.
Paytrix, we use this.
No, with Tantan and
No, but we
Spray.
did use it for most of it.
Some of it.
And then, what was it? The Fuego multiplier, we use this.
The lost
and the
code.
lost code, we use this. Right?
Yeah, the
so
lost
like
code is the most epic one.
5 sales videos. So if you want to go and watch them and see the footage that we got just using the smartphone, the best one that we used was for the lost code. So go and check that out. Fuego multiplier also, just using this, just using our smartphones.
Using this. And at that time we used a drone.
Yeah.
Don't forget the drone.
I've got it here.
Yeah, at that time we can afford, no, not we can afford expensive drone, but you know, what wife is for is like, if you can buy the cheaper one, if it works the same way, why don't you hold your, why don't you hold back and buy something that's alright, does the job, and
this is what we got.
less
This is our very first
spending.
drone.
It's the Yi drone.
Yeah,
Yi,
it's by Xiaomi.
Xiaomi, yeah, Mi drone.
Got some,
The 4K.
yeah, it's actually a pretty good drone. We used this on the Lost Code. We used it on Fuego multiplier.
The first one is
Traffic-
Badger. Yeah,
Traffic Lays,
Traffic
yeah.
Lays.
Yeah, in Lombok. And the first
I
time,
crashed it
Yeah.
to his shoulder, and he's like,
the first time Chichi used this, instead of going up and back, she went forward and down, right?
to
So
his shoulder.
there's a part in the Traffic Lays sales video where I'm laid on the beach as this castaway, and then the drone pulls away, right?
She pulls away.
Well, yeah, that's when she crashed it into my back, and it hurt.
No,
but
to
I'm
your
okay.
shoulder, like straight in front of you.
Yeah.
Luckily, it didn't go to your face. Yeah.
Luckily, it didn't go in the sea, but yeah.
Luckily, it didn't go to your face.
Yeah.
Not the sea.
My
You can
face.
buy a drone. I cannot buy your
Yeah,
face.
that's true. And then you also use this on the Lost Code, filming me when I was on a jet ski, right? Remember?
Lost code.
Lost Code.
Lost code. And I'm already an expert by then.
Yeah. You got it nailed.
But I forgot how to turn it off and change the batteries.
So this was our first drone, and then we got a Mavic Air.
But even with this drone, he already got obsessed with it. You know, like loads of batteries.
This
and
is the beginning.
Like charger, and this is the
The
beginning.
beginning
of
of the obsession.
the beginning of the obsession. But it's alright. At that time, I'm still like, apa namanya? Injek rem. Still.
Oh, you're still putting the brakes
putting
on.
Brakes on him because you know, like. Yeah, we have the money, but do we need it? You know, you still have to ask those questions.
And then we bought this.
Oh yeah! Oh no!
Oh,
This is a
there's
B
a
Pro.
story. Okay.
This is a B. This is an action cam B Pro. So before this, we went to Lombok. I think it's also Traffic Lays.
Mm-hmm.
Before this, we have the Xiaomi action cam, Yicam.
Yeah, Yicam.
So we bought everything, like the equipment, the hat strap, and everything, but we didn't buy a floater.
Yeah.
So at that time, Jono jumped into the water from the boat. You know,
with it
the
on my hand. I had it like this hand.
Yeah, but
grip
we
thing,
bought
yeah.
the cheap one.
The cheap one.
The cheap ones for that. And then he jumped in, and then suddenly, I lost it.
First
It
time we
fell.
ever used it. Dived in off the top of this boat, and it came off my hand and was sank to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
And we couldn't find it.
And it was windy and apa namanya di
Yeah, the
dalam?
waves. Yeah, there's
di
a
dalam.
current.
Yeah. He's getting prepared to do a dive for his video. One more?
Yeah, it's open.
Mana? So 4 of us, the boatman, him and me, were like
looking around in the water trying to find it.
yeah, and at that time I was with my goggles, minus goggles, which a bit broken. So
yeah, it was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare. So we bought this B Pro.
Yep.
In Bali.
Yep.
Yeah, with our full face mask, so I can use my contact lenses instead of wearing the goggles, heavy goggles.
Yeah.
With the minus.
They were like prescription lenses on those goggles, but water kept coming in. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, after that we got this, and again, it does the job. So
next it was time for the next epic upgrade, which happened in
Malaysia.
No, it didn't. When we came back, we bought it in.
Yeah, but we checked it out.
We checked it out in Malaysia, so it must have been. Yeah, I think it was around July. We invested in this. It's a Sony A6500, really good camera, and we're using Sigma lenses on this. Sigma lenses are really good. This one is a 30mm 1.4. They're a lot cheaper than Sony lenses, but the quality is really good.
When we bought this, we didn't know anything about lenses and camera.
No, we didn't.
You know,
we
nothing.
went through a ton
I
of
know
crap
something
lenses.
about aperture and everything, but I don't know about lenses. You know which lenses to buy.
Yeah.
So we just bought like random lenses.
Yeah. We
like,
bought some telephoto lenses.
No, we just bought it based on the millimeters, but we didn't see like.
We didn't understand what we were buying.
Like consider a lot of other things other than just the millimeters.
Yeah.
But after that, my love.
Yeah, we
Not we.
did some research.
Underline this.
Okay.
He.
Okay.
You know. Started to do research day and night and started to order lenses online, and delivery keeps coming in like Missy Pocket, and he bought lenses, batteries, charger, and anything you can think of a camera, stabilizer.
We bought a ton of stuff and tested a ton of stuff, and we've got to where we are right now through kind of trial and error.
Yeah.
We started off with this Sony. I bought a ton of different like Sony lenses, like 30mm, 80 to 300 f5 point something. It's not a very good lens, but it cost quite a lot of money. But I didn't realize that at the time. Yeah. And then after research, I found these Sigma lenses. So if you're a Sony user, if you've got something like an A6500 or A6300 or 6000, Sigma lenses, okay, really good. This one's a 30mm 1.4. I've also got the 16mm f1.4. Okay, the 16mm is a wide lens, okay, so it allows you to capture. What are you doing?
You're sweating.
I know, it's
muncrat.
super hot here in Jakarta.
Especially with massive lights. Oh, he bought that lights.
Yeah, we'll get to that. This is a 30mm, the one that's on here, and it allows you to get those nice cinematic kind of close-ups with a nice blurry background. I think we shot, how many sales videos did we shoot with this?
I think, Breakout. That's the epic one, because Brendan bought the
A7
III.
A7. Yeah, that was my favorite sales video yet. That was the one which has the best storyline, the most
with me
epic.
In the pool with the tripod. I can't. Ready? Rolling and action. With me and the massive.
She filmed it all.
You need to know, he bought like a complete set of not ridiculous.
I don't have them with me, but
yeah,
it was
but
basically it's this one, and then I had these handles that
the
come
horn.
here.
I call it the horn.
An external monitor which goes on here. The whole thing weighs a lot,
And controller.
And a remote control thing that goes on the other handle. So the whole thing's like this big with this in the middle, an external monitor, a remote control.
You can see the picture.
So she was the woman behind the camera for the whole
like literally.
of Fuego Breakout. If you want to watch Fuego Breakout sales video, it's a link up here, you can go and check it out. Chichi did all of the camera work, all of the editing as well, and it was all using this Sony camera. And this, if you don't know what this is, it's a stabilizer, it's a gimbal. It's called a gimbal. So basically you put the camera on here, and you balance it, and
No,
then
we use the crane.
this is the crane.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, the one that we gave to Brendan.
No, we didn't. We used this one.
Are you sure?
Yep, absolutely, 100%.
With this?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
I thought it's the one we gave to Brendan, and Brendan
No.
gave us the GoPro.
Yeah. We before we bought this gimbal, we had one similar, very similar in size to this, which we ended up giving to Brendan.
Yeah.
I think we used that gimbal on the Urgency Suites Pro
Yeah.
sales video along with this camera,
Yeah.
and then we upgraded to this gimbal, which we used with Fuego Breakout. And then
Oh, yeah.
we went to Geneva last month, and we actually rebought this one again because it's a lot lighter and it's a lot easier,
For me.
cheaper to use.
No, you break it. You shouldn't tell that first before you told them that you bought a new camera after this.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna get
that's
into
the
that now.
one.
So after
This
Fuego Breakout,
obsession comes
the obsession
bigger and
got
bigger.
even bigger and even better. And I started watching a guy on YouTube called Peter McKinnon, and he's using Canon, and I just love the way that he made his B-roll, really cinematic. So I started researching everything about, you know, the best type of camera to use, the different lenses and all that kind of stuff. And I came out, I went to Singapore with our son Toby, and I dropped like $15,000 on a new camera, a new bag, a ton of different lenses. I bought, I'll tell you about the lenses that I got.
Wait, even that guy inspired him to make this 5 Minutes Friday because he got the 2-minute Tuesday, Thursday.
2-minute Tuesdays, yeah, that's
Tuesday.
right.
Yeah.
So I started making these 5-minute Fridays because I want to help people out with affiliate marketing, whereas he's doing 2-minute Tuesdays helping people out with camera stuff. So
Helping
I
Jenna
took
out
that
with
concept,
his obsession.
yeah, and he's totally got me obsessed. So these are some of the lenses that I bought in Singapore. This is a 24mm 1.4. Yep, Canon L lens. They're all Canon L lenses. They're the most expensive of all the Canon lenses, but they're definitely the best quality. The reason why I upgraded to Canon, or I moved over to Canon and started buying L lenses, is because they are some of the best quality lenses, commercial lenses out there. Also, they hold their value as well. So if I wanted to sell any of these lenses, the value of them wouldn't diminish too much. Plus, they're an investment. You know, I see all of this stuff as tools. Okay, I might just be making an excuse here just to satisfy the wife, but I
Watch
see
out, ladies.
I
The
see them as tools. You know, I've been able to make my money back. Well, probably not all of my money back yet, although I probably have. Not from photography as such, but from affiliate marketing, because the quality of my videos, sales videos, tutorial videos, and everything has just gone right up. Okay. And we've started getting commercial work doing videography. Like last month, we went
That,
to
my
Geneva.
friend, the
So-
tool is getting
Work from it.
yeah.
So that is going to come, and I'm sure it's going to be able to pay off for all of these lenses. Anyway, 24mm 1.4. I use this when I'm doing my talk to the camera videos, which you've probably seen. This is my primary lens for doing that. Also for landscapes and stuff like that. The other lens that I got in Singapore is the 85mm 1.4 lens. This lens is the king of B-roll. So if you see any of these cinematic type B-roll montage things that I do in our vlogs and I do in our sales videos, if it's kind of close up and it's got a really nice blurry background, the chances are that I'm using this very lens here. Now, the thing to think about when you are choosing lenses is, and this is something we didn't realize to start off with, the aperture, okay? You want to go for lenses that have the lowest possible aperture. Now, what this means is the aperture gives you this background blur, okay? So the lower the aperture, so like this is a 1.4, f1.4, the lower the aperture, the nicer this background blur is going to be, okay? If we're talking about wider lenses. It's not so much the case with zoom lenses, because you are going to get that compressed background anyway. But if you're looking for something like the 24mm and you want to make vlogs where you're talking to the camera and you want to have that background blur, you need to look for a nice low aperture lens. I really recommend this one. So 24mm, 85mm. I also got this 100mm macro lens. and this allows me to get really close up and detail to like see people's irises moving in their eyes, to see like the pores on people's skin tones, stuff like that. This really helps me to zoom in. Okay, I also bought a couple of zoom lenses. One of them I'm using on the camera right now. That's a 24 to 70 millimeter f2.8, and this is the other one that I got. This is the 16 to 35 millimeter f2.8. I use this a lot on the gimbal when I'm doing cinematic gimbal work because it has a nice wide angle on it, and also the zoom on this lens, it doesn't actually push any of the elements out or in, so it doesn't really disturb the balance of the gimbal either. So this is a really good recommended lens to use if you're doing a lot of gimbal stabilized work. Now, the second most recent lens that I bought is when we were in Lausanne. We were in Switzerland last month, and it's this one here. I've been wanting to get this for a long time, and the tumbler. And Cheech has been putting the brakes on this one for a while because it's a very expensive lens. This costs around $2,500. It's a 70 to 200 millimeter f2.8 L lens, okay, which means it's one of the professional Canon series lenses. Now, this is another good lens for B-roll footage. So if you want to get that really compressed background and just make your subjects really pop out, really isolate your subjects, this is the kind of lens that I've been using. It also, because of this lens, I've been getting into a lot of still photography work because it allows you to get that really nice creamy background. So this is a lens I'm going to be experimenting with a lot in the time to come. So that's that lens, and then I just ordered this online a couple of days ago. This is the most recent addition to the kit. This is actually a second-hand lens. This is from like 2008 or 2009, but it's in really good condition. Now, this is called a tilt shift lens. So it has a couple of movable elements in here. So you can tilt this from side to side, and you can move this like sideways on this. So you can tilt it and you can shift it. Now, this allows you to get some really cool looking images and videos. And using the tilt function, you can actually make everything look miniature. So we're going to be going to Singapore on Tuesday. I'm going to bring this lens with me, and I'm going to experiment with getting some of this miniature videography and photography. So that's the tilt shift lens. And then I also bought this, which is an adapter, so that I can put all of these all of these Canon lenses onto the Sony. So that's a really good investment right there as well. Now, we have two gimbals. We have this Xeon, which we used for a while. We got this this is a Moza Air Cross. This is something that we bought in Geneva last month because it's a nice lightweight.
He had moved on to Canon.
Not only Canon, but I got another. Yeah, because we're actually getting quite a bit of commercial.
My friend, another tool.
We're actually getting quite a lot of commercial work coming in, so Chicha needs to have super stable footage, which is why we bought that. I'm using this gimbal now. This is a Ronin S by DJI. This is really, it's by far my most favorite gimbal. You can customize everything inside of here. It has a nice barrel roll feature, so it can make the camera like spin around.
I realize you have two.
And also, because I'm using the Canon 1DX2, this Xeon stabilizer can't really handle the weight. I mean, it can. You can get an additional saddle thing to do it, but while I was in Singapore, I picked this one up anyway because it's the battery life is crazy. This can last for about a week without needing to recharge it, so super stoked about that. You're still weightlifting.
You need to make good use of the tool. It's an expensive tool. It has to be multifunctional. I don't want to be rugi. What's rugi?
Don't want to lose out.
Yeah.
So while I was in Singapore with Toby, at the same time, we upgraded our drone as well.
But before this, from this we have the Mavic Air from Samir.
Yeah, we had a DJI Mavic Air. We used that for all of our sales videos up until now. I don't think we've used this on a sales video yet, have we? We've used it on a lot of lifestyle stuff.
Yeah.
but we haven't actually used it as part of a sales video yet. This is going to be featuring soon. This is a Mavic Pro 2. What I've also got for these, and also my lenses, are what's called ND filters, like this one here. I have them on our lenses as well. What does an ND filter do, Pez?
I think you have double it, Pez.
What's that?
Remember, because you order and that one didn't came.
Oh,
And
those
we need
are
the ND
polarizing
filter.
filters. They're different.
Yeah, but anyway, you have to. ND filter.
Yeah.
For harsh light
Yeah.
situation, Commander.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically like having sunglasses for your lenses.
Ah.
Let me just check that.
Pass, no!
Hey.
This is becoming a camera tutorial.
Yeah, it is, but it's
not
worth
the
it.
wife talks anymore. It's the lens talks.
I'll just finish it. So ND filters are these things here. Now you put them on you screw them on the front of your lenses, and they're like sunglasses
They screw
for
you.
your. They don't screw you. They're like sunglasses for your lenses. Now, why do we use them? Well, basically it makes the footage look a lot more cinematic. It allows us to still shoot with a low aperture in harsh sunlight. Okay. Now, an analogy of aperture would be, you know, if you go out in the sunlight on a harsh day, you're going to squint your eyes like that. That's similar to aperture, but when your lens turns the aperture down and squints its eyes, you don't get that blurry background anymore. Okay, so that's why we use these ND filters, so we can put sunglasses on the lens and they can still keep the aperture wide open and still get that blurry background behind. So that's why we use ND filters. There's also polarizing filters that you can use if you're shooting like nice turquoise color blue seas, or you're shooting landscape stuff, then it really helps the colors to pop out. So is there anything else we need to say, Pez, apart from we got a ton of bags as well?
Well, the point is with
And
this
we got a
wife
360
talk,
camera as well.
Well, you got everything, documenter, you got everything a photographer dream of, I think.
I think
must
so.
say that.
Yeah, absolutely. We haven't actually made any money from documentary filmmaking yet. This has all come from online.
This is all
money.
the tool for sales video, the tool.
Yes.
But what's that?
It's my rucksack.
Ah, don't forget the obsession of him buying bags for everything, and it always went wrong, and he had to buy a new one, another new one, a new one, a new one. So finally we have like 5 rucksacks.
But this one's the best one.
Oh yeah.
I can fit pretty much everything in here, and then it weighs like 30 kilograms on my back. So this is what I bring around with me. I've also got a military grade suitcase to put everything in if we need to put the luggage under the plane. We never used to travel with any kind of baggage that we put in the plane.
Just
we always used to
backpack.
bring
Just
one backpack
and
for
one
both of us.
backpack.
Yeah. Now we're paying extra for all of our baggage because we've got all this camera gear to bring with us. So unlucky.
No, it's not unlucky. It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm happy. You're happy. But anyway, back to wife talks, because this is supposed to be the wife talks.
You don't mind me buying all of this stuff, yeah?
No, you have all the money. You made it all. I mean, if you watch out, ladies. If they buy, don't let Jono get into you buying these tools.
You don't.
First.
You don't need it.
No, I mean at
to
the
start
beginning.
off with. You don't. I mean, look how we started off.
No, if you're like, if you are all the marketers, you know, like online marketers like he did when he started, don't focus on this one. This is, you know, the best tool is your connection, internet connection.
Yeah.
And practicing your speech.
Yep.
You know, that's your tool. But I must agree, this made better VSL. Don't you agree? If you watch our VSL, it gets better and better. So this is probably later, after you work out how you present or reviewing your products. And I think you should just be wise in deciding which tools you need
Yeah.
to help you, and I think all wives agree. You know, and by this we're showing you that it's been one heck of a journey.
2
you know.
years. Yeah.
It's been a great journey. I mean, this tool, we're not trying to be cocky and showing you these expensive lenses, but what we try to show you is how we progress and how, you know, from iPhone 5 to Canon 1DX2, and from Xiaomi action camera to GoPro, and from Zhiyun stabilizer to Ronin DJI. So it's all a journey, you know. In every field, you know, you have a journey, and you should embrace that, because that's what makes you are right now.
Yeah.
I think everyone agrees that that journey gets you into where you are, and that should be embraced. And this is how.
Yeah, this didn't happen overnight. Yeah.
No,
this happened
no,
over
no,
2
no,
years.
no,
It
no,
took
no,
a
no,
lot
no,
of
no.
struggling and work and research and all the rest of it, right?
Yeah. But again, what Jana is right. This tool actually helps us, you know, and even the iPhone 5, it helps us to start with. You know, without that iPhone 5, we won't start vlogging. Without that vlog, we won't get into editing. Without the editing, we won't get into those YouTube tutorials and started to know this kind of, you know, new knowledge.
Yeah.
New tools, new knowledge, new opportunities. So you must be open to many other stuff. And then, apalagi ya, aku lupa. I'm starting to preach.
I think that's it. Yeah, we don't really have any
Yeah.
other equipment, and we don't. This is where we are now. This is the most recent one that we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really
Yeah.
pumped about making content, about making new videos, and we have all of these tools at our disposal now, so we can make the best quality sales videos, the best quality tutorials, the best quality content, and we hope you guys enjoy it.
And the best of it is now he's filming and editing on his own.
Oh, yeah.
So I got more free time.
She taught me how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. Like this time last year, I probably didn't have a clue what I was doing. She taught me how to do transitions, how to do cutting, how to do shortcuts.
Everything.
I learned how to do color grading from YouTube. I learned how to.
He's better than
I
me
bought
now
some
in
courses.
color grading, you know. I didn't get into that specifically, but he's now my friend. Oh my goodness.
It's a learning process, you know. I'm always looking to learn something new. YouTube's a great resource. I just focus my time on doing that now. So
Remember, embrace the journey. Everybody has their own journey.
yeah. And it's the same with like marketing, with learning marketing.
Exactly.
You know,
I mean,
you got to do it to learn it. You know, you got to trial and error. You got to learn it by doing it. Practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the better you get. You know, it's the same with film. You know, filmography or cinematography, as it is with working online and being an affiliate marketer. Practice.
I think in everything, you need to embrace your journey. It's the same like school.
Yeah.
It's the same like working in an office. You know, everything has stages.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get to Canon 1DX on your first day unless you were like born on silver platter.
There's no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. Sit down. You like that quote?
Gila. Dari mana tuh?
Somebody's Facebook the other day. I saw.
But anyway, I feel sad.
Why?
The last white male rhinoceros died.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
so
a bit random, Bez.
yeah, I don't know, because you're talking about Facebook, but I mean, because of you said Facebook, so I just saw a post before, so they're like, apa dinyatakan punah.
Okay, I think we better wrap this up, yeah?
Yeah, I think the wife talk's getting too
I think it's turning into wine talk, isn't it? Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking with us right to the end of this tutorial. Don't forget to like this video if you did like it. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done already.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next edition of 5 Minute Friday or Wife Talk. Take care. See ya.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. You must make use of it.
Yeah, I will do.
No, I mean like supaya nggak rugi kita. I don't have a dumbbell. Don't worry, my husband got a lens. Tang tang tang.